Hey y'all, this is Eliana with Why Not reDesign. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my workshop. Where do I work from nowadays? Pardon the sunglasses, I'll explain why I have them on. But come on in and I'll show you. This week I'm participating in the Show Me Your Workshop challenge hosted by La Vintage Decor, and this is it. We are out in the country in North Texas in a building that we are leasing. Okay, so now that we're back inside, I apologize for the sunglasses, but I have glaucoma, the eyes of a 99-year-old, and so I tear up very easily in the sun. And with the wind, it's super windy out today. With the wind, it only makes it worse. I share a space with my husband. It's a 5,000 square foot building, and I'd recently moved to it. I say recently because I feel like I haven't been here very long. I moved in at the end of November and truly didn't even really start working until mid-January in here. I love it because it gives me a lot of flexibility to do several pieces at a time, which I will show you this week. And it's amazing, but it comes at a cost. And so that part is not so amazing, but it is the cost of doing business. So for me, it's working out really well. I'm going to show you what we call the office. It's about 500 square feet. It's 2 rooms, 2 offices, and a common area with a small kitchen and a bathroom. And this is where we have our business meetings with customers who come in, where I see my customers when they come in to do consultations and when they come in to pick up pieces. So it's pretty neat. I love it. And I have it full of different pieces and things that we love. Old artwork. Everything that I have here has been thrifted. It's either a purchase from Marketplace, or we've had it for some time, or yeah, I have purchased it somewhere. So I'll show you around in this area, and then I'll go into the workspace and show you where I actually make the magic happen. So this is where you would come in, a regular simple door. I have that piece right there that I did not paint. I purchased it as is and I love it. Love the rounded edges, and everything is very in today, but it is kind of cute. And so for now, I'm just living with it the way that it is. I love the old green stain on it that is chipping in a lot of places and all of that good stuff. And then the stenciling or the hand painting that was done on it is kind of cute. So for now, I'm just living with it as is. Have just a little small sitting area over here with some chairs and another piece that I loved and tried to sell, but it took some time to sell, and by the time that we were able to get in here, I still had it available. So I said, you know what, this is the perfect space for it. This is what we call the office, and basically it's just a space with some furniture, a mix of different things that we love, artwork. We're very kind of mid-century. What do we call it? I call my style eclectic because what I love, I make it work for me. So we had the couch. I had the chairs because I collect mid-century chairs. It feels like I have several of them and I won't let go of them. They're the real thing and I love them just the way that they are. I try to buy them in good condition. I have my desk here, just a oak secretary, and then just artwork that I love and have laying around. But yeah, just a simple space, and this is where we meet with clients. This room is our lounge basically. We can come in here and rest if we want to. Just have a refrigerator, another piece of furniture that is a lovely Hoosier that I don't want to paint and loved it and did not want to sell, so I kept it for myself. Again, everything is basically stuff that we love, and everything is thrifted and or things that we have used at home. I recently brought a TV and haven't even hung it. So this is our little kitchenette area and another piece of furniture. This actually, I'm probably gonna ask you guys if you want to see being painted. I do have to work with what we have. The space is leased, so I can only do so much. So the countertop I have to keep it as is, although I would love to paint it or make it concrete. And then the cabinetry I want to paint to make this different. I also need to paint this. This was a marketplace purchase, and as you can see, it's only 2 matching chairs. This one we just kind of had the third one laying around, so I've got to paint this and make it more cohesive. And then through there we just go out to the warehouse. So let me take you. I'm beginning to work on the set that is a commission set that I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago in a previous video, and I am scuff sanding all of the pieces, cleaning them very well, and will be priming them. For this set I am using a bonding primer as these pieces are not solid wood. I need to make sure that the primer and the paint will adhere very well to them. 2 coats of primer will go on each piece. Let's put this project to the side, and on the same day I'm stripping the corner of a piece to see if this is solid wood. I am using striped piece stripper. It is water cleanup, and that's one of the reasons that I love it, but it is something that you need to use in a well ventilated area, just FYI. This piece will be also a custom. It's a table with 8 chairs, and my customer wants to see if we can do a restoration hardware finish on this or pottery barn finish on this, which requires that the table is completely stripped or sanded bare and then stained. So I'm trying to figure out if this can be done, and like I said, I love this stripper because it's so easy to clean up. That's the biggest thing for me. The cleanup needs to be easy if I'm doing a stripping job. So right here I'm just cleaning it up with clean water, and then allowed it to dry, and then sanded it to see if there is actual wood underneath, and to my surprise there is. This is solid wood, so I'm super happy, and this job is coming up soon. I will be doing a full video on it. So this is the warehouse area. These are the pieces that you guys have seen me working on this week. These are out of the booth already and ready to be completed with hardware and things like that, and then stage. This is my staging walls over here. I have a white and a black one. It's really just one wall that I basically split in half and painted to fit my needs of the staging when I need it. And this is the area where I work. So like I told you, my space, where the space is 5,000 square feet, and I have little under half. I don't think I have quite 2,000, but maybe like around 15 to 1,700. I don't know. That's my paint booth. And right now I have stuff back here because I have an excess of things plus customer pieces. I do have this cubbies as a divider. So the booth is this area that is covered right here. And then all of this are pieces that are either my pieces. There's my other 2 chairs, you guys. You see those 2? So there was one more that I don't know if I showed, but I'll go back to it. Those are my 2 chairs, mid-century, plus the 2 in the office, plus the other one that's also in the second office or lounge area. And then here is my workspace. I have a space where I house or sell things from. Is my commercial space, and that is a lease at a merchant mall. I don't have to be there 24/7, but I do have to keep it stocked. So I'm always purchasing things. So literally all of this is artwork right here, and mirrors from there to here. It looks bigger on camera. It's not really that much, but this is a good space. I have artwork that I use as for staging, and see, like that's last week's picture. And then as I don't want something, I take it to the shop. This is stuff that I have purchased and have to go through basically to resell. Things that I buy at garage sales. This is not from a garage sale. This one is not from a garage sale, but I just purchased or just have it so that I can use it for my pots. I have my florals over here. I have lamps and lampshades. A dust separator that I haven't even used. Books. There's an armoire over there that I have with smalls, and then I have little things over here. All of this is stuff that I need to price and take it to the shop for sale. This is basically part of the things that I have for my workshop, and as you can see, it's things like foot slides and nails and cutting blades and drawers stuff and anchors, screws, staplers, staples, wire. I name everything because since my husband works out of here, I don't like a mess, and I want him to put everything back exactly where he gets it, where he needs it. So there's my paint, sanding paper, all of that stuff like that. And over here I have my sink and my tools, and then my workbenches that I work from. And in this area again is where I do all of the work. As you can see right here, I have this piece that I show you guys during the week, the one piece that we just finished cutting the skirt from, and back to that. On the other side of those doors is his area, and I'll show you in a minute. Alright you guys, so this is the pro tip of the week. Work smarter, not harder. I purchased these sanding grips, and basically they are little contouring tools that you can use when you are hand sanding. They come in all different kinds of sizes and shapes, and they're super easy to use. You just grab a piece of sanding paper, put it against that, and then use it to sand in areas where you would normally have a hard time reaching, like the edge of that dresser that you see behind me. And you just basically put it on, sand, and then just keep moving it along the sanding paper until you finish your project. They are super easy, and they're only about 20 bucks. I love them, and I will leave the link for you in the description of the video. So for this week's project, we're going from very dirty to clean. That could be the title of this, because this little rocking chair was insanely dirty. It had been believe in the attic for quite some time, and I don't think it was ever clean before it was put up there. And who knows how long this was used for, but I do know that it took me about 2 hours to clean this. That sounds insane, but I'm telling you, 2 hours of cleaning it. allowing it to clean. I am literally scrubbing this with TSP and using white lightning, and I am using a sponge, and then I was using steel wool to also clean it. I had several buckets of water that I changed. I'm not even showing you all of the pieces of this video because it was just insane, but I did get it to come out very, very clean. Right there you can see that I can finally actually allow it to dry and then go into sanding it bare. Not completely bare, but I am sanding it almost bare in every spot to make sure that there is good adhesion for my paint. For the paint, I will be using Dixie Belle Silk Line, and I am combining two colors. So we're going with a white, but it needs to be kind of an antique white, and it's going to look very, very good. I am also adding glue all over the piece and making sure that it is in good working condition. Like I said, it's old and it has been in an attic for quite some time, so it had several chips and the veneer that was loose in several areas. All of that was fixed. The arms were also tightened and glued, and then I painted it and made it look almost brand new. I painted the undercarriage first, and then I did some fixes, some additional mud in some spaces, and then painted it. Silk has the primer already included, and the piece luckily was not a bleeder. At least this one went right for me, y'all. I allowed it to dry and then went on to work on this week's project that is giving me heck. The nightstand and the bed to the set that you guys have seen a couple of times here in this video as well. It's absolutely giving me crazy stuff. I don't know exactly what's happening because it's never happened before, but the primer is literally just kind of racing from here. So I'll keep you posted on what's happening. I'm kind of over this for the week. So that's where this project stopped. So my husband does online sales. He is an auctioneer, and through the pandemic, everything went online. The auctions are still happening, but people now consign things, or we have overage, or we purchase, we do buyouts of estate sales and whatever, and everything comes into the shop and everything gets processed from here. So there is an auction going on right now. As you can see, you see stickers on different things. Those are what we call lots. So that, like right there, is a lot that will be sold online. All of those items are in one lot. Everything starts at a price and goes up to the highest bidder. And all of these pieces and all of this stuff goes out on the weekly basis. His auctions are weekly or bi-weekly. He still does estate sales from homes, so there's still stuff that gets moved. And in between, this is also mine that I purchased and has to go on my side. That's why I'm always taking up so much space. And my trailer that's over here. But yeah, that's why we have such a big space, and that is why the space is divided by. So as you see, this is my space. This is where I feel very, very lucky to work from. Like I said, it is something that we really wanted to have, and it took us a long time to decide that we wanted it and how we wanted it. And then it took me a long time to decide to get out of the house, because the bulk of my work is custom right now. It works out for me. I am getting extremely big pieces and sets to work on, and it would have been something that if I were working from home, I would not have been able to actually take in, and so I would be missing out on that money. But having the space also means that I put out money that I normally would be keeping for myself if I wasn't here. So there is a twofold for it, but like everybody says, there is a cost to doing business, and so that's my cost, and I'm willing to do it right now. I don't know how long it's going to be like this. I don't know how long I will be here, but for the time that I am, then I will be enjoying it. And I do love being able to work on several pieces and several projects throughout the week at once, because it's exactly how I like to work. I like staying busy and having different things to do, because it keeps me moving and allowing me to continue to love what I do. So that is all from my shop. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. I'm gonna go back out there and work right now and finish that rocking chair, and that will be the project for the week that I will post along with this video. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. So no more teasing, you guys. Finally, here is the rocking chair. It looks absolutely stunning. I love Silk by Dixie Belle, because that went from this dirty rocking chair to just amazing, clean, beautiful, brand new, modern, ready for the grandkids. And my client is going to be super, super happy. I know it's exactly what she wanted it. Lightly distressed, but absolutely beautiful. And it will be perfect in the room that she's preparing for her grandkids. Please leave me your comments. Let me know what you thought about the video this week, and I will see you all next week again. Thanks. Bye.